What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? A Colorado school suspended a 12-year-old boy for 5 days after his teacher saw him waving a toy gun during a virtual class. Isaiah Elliott, a 7th grader at Grand Mountain School in Colorado Springs, was attending an art class via distant learning on August 27th, his 3rd day of school. His mother, Dana Elliott, said that at one point during the lesson, her son picked up a neon green toy gun and moved it from one side of his computer screen to the other. I said her son picked up a neon green toy gun. Diane said Elliott often has trouble concentrating in class because he has attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD. She said the school had been made well aware of her son's ADHD diagnosis and that Isaiah has an IEP, Individualized Education Program, plan on file. After the class concluded, Dana said she received an email from her son's art teacher saying that Isaiah had been extremely distracted during the lesson. The teacher wrote that there had been a very serious issue with waving around a toy gun, which she had reported to the school's vice principal, according to Dana. Soon after getting the email, Dana said she had received a call from Grand Mountain School Vice Principal Carrie Lindeman informing her that she had called school resource officers from the El Paso County Sheriff's Office to conduct a health and wellness check on Isaiah at the family's home. Dana said I had already explained to the teacher that it was a toy. I told Lindeman, the principal, that it was a toy. She admitted that she knew it was a toy, but Isaiah's safety was of utmost importance. Dana said she couldn't believe that the school administration had escalated the situation without informing her or her husband. An hour and a half after the teacher's email, Dana said she found out that the police were on their way. Inside of her house is not only her son, but her son's friend, who is also taking virtual lessons. She said after speaking with the vice principal, she contacted her husband, Curtis, who had left the house briefly, and told him to turn around, go straight home. The woman said she's trying to figure out logically what to do because in the back of her mind, she's thinking about Tamir Rice, who was the exact same age as her son when he was gunned down outside of his house across the street at a park playing with a play gun. A play gun that looked like a play gun. This even looked even more like a play gun. It's a damn green neon gun. A neon green gun. How do you mistake that? Now check this out, fam. Oh, you're gonna love this. The dumbass police shows up at her house and show her video footage of her son moving this big ass neon green play gun. They can see clearly it's a plastic gun, but they brought their stupid asses out there anyway. Talk about just straight up misusing taxpayers' money. They're going to folks' homes, trying to terrorize the little black kid. That's what that was about. It wasn't about nothing else. They going out there to walk in black folks' houses and look around and try to intimidate people. Woman says she's scared to death because she know how they get down. She know how they rock. These fools, all these clown-ass people that were involved, so-called authorities, school administrators, saw this big plastic ass gun and sent the police to these people's house. That ain't nothing but intimidation and fear. Trying to instill fear, intimidation into that family. That's all it was about. And I'm glad that the Elliots pulled their son out of that raggedy ass school immediately. That's how you do it. Because if they did that, imagine what else they've done. The teacher, it all started with the teacher, but at no level, like it went from the teacher to the principal, to the vice principal, to the resource officers. Nobody had the sense. Not one of them clown-ass so-called professionals on no level had enough sense to say, it's a toy gun. It's a waste of taxpayers' dollars. It's a waste of law enforcement resources. This is why they can't solve no damn crimes, because they're out here creating all the damn crimes. Every single one of those people that was involved in sending the police to those folks' house. Your mama should be embarrassed and your daddy should have pulled out. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?